Not a good end to the day for India when it comes to the Commonwealth Games in 2022. The mixed team event in badminton unfortunately has to settle for silver after losing 3-1 to Malaysia in an epic final. It was once again Malaysia's doubles players stepping up to the plate, but India would be stunned by the fact that they lost some crucial games, and in particular, the singles loss that Kidambi Srikanth had was really hard to take. So, breaking news, folks, India's badminton mixed team have settled for silver in the 2022 Commonwealth Games. It is sweet revenge for Malaysia because Malaysia in the 2018 Gold Coast Commonwealth Games had settled for silver and India had won the gold. 4 years later, the tables have turned and India now have settled for silver, and it is really heartening to see Malaysia clinch the gold. So the mixed team event began with Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty, our ace doubles duo, trying to ensure that Malaysia do not get the upper hand. One has to understand, folks, that Malaysia's doubles are very strong, both in the women's and the men's. Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty tried to ensure that the Malaysian onslaught would be limited, but they lost two straight games, and that set the tone for some really attritional style of badminton. India had to play catch up. But who kept India in the hunt? It was PV Sindhu, yet again showing her brilliance and big game experience. But she encountered a very stiff opponent in Go Jin Wei. Go Jin Wei, remember, is a 2018 Youth Olympics winner and as well as the youngest player to win the Southeast Asian tournament. Go Jin Wei really stretched Sindhu to the limit. The first game in particular was simply magnificent to behold. Sindhu tried the reach. Go Jin Wei tried to exploit Sindhu's weakness at the net, but then at the end of the day, it was the experience of Sindhu that got her back into the contest. Sindhu won a really close game and India had tied 1-1. But Kidambi Srikanth met a very determined Zheyong in the third match. After winning the first game, Srikanth absolutely dominated the Malaysian by winning it 21-6. But Zheyong held his nerve, and towards the end, it was a fitting display of pure aggression from the Malaysian. Remember, at the key intervals, Srikanth made a lot of unforced errors, which is very unlike Srikanth. If you had noticed, Srikanth in the tournaments that preceded this Commonwealth Games, as the third game came, he would get better. His game would improve. But here, he unfortunately had some unforced errors. And that's why Srikanth suffered a very bad loss. And that loss was quite hard to take, considering that the only chance that India had was with the experience of Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy, Chirag Shetty, PV Sindhu, and Kidambi Srikanth. Unfortunately, Tressa Jolie and Gayatri Gopichand, yes, they did have their moments, they did do well, but unfortunately, the Malaysian duo was simply too good on their day. Towards the end of the doubles game, though, one of the Malaysian players suffered an injury in her ankle, and it was felt that maybe India could come back. But they held firm and they finally managed to win the doubles and clinch the gold medal in the mixed team event in the Commonwealth Games. So India have settled for silver, but there is hope now that India could win more medals in the singles events and the individual doubles events when that happens after this. So yes, it's a very hard loss to take, and Malaysia deserved to win, and as they defeated the men's singles. Yes, Phoenix, indeed. Zheyong's win against Kidambi Srikanth was a big step in Malaysia ensuring that they got the gold medal, because the doubles were assured that they could pull it off. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. I will be back in a couple of minutes to present you a wrap of what has been a very historic day for India in the Commonwealth Games. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget to download the SportsTak app. Thank you.